commentator Bob Costas sparking a firestorm of controversy over some comments in the wake of that horrific murder-suicide last week. The Kansas City Chiefs, as you know, their linebacker Javan Belcher, about 30 miles from here, he wasn't backing down from his remarks last night with Bill O'Reilly. Listen.
People ought to be aware of the attitude toward guns that's out there.
Way too lax.
And it's off the chart among professional athletes. It's off the chart.
Right.
And I cannot think of a single instance involving a professional athlete whereby that athlete having a gun averted or diminished a dangerous situation. But I can give you a long list of tragedies that came about because guys were packing.
Bob Costas defended himself, but did say that wasn't the right forum to bring it up. He needed more time. So if you're on the Kansas City Chiefs and you're struggling through a horrific season on the field, how do you get past this tragedy? Let's talk to a guy who's the ultimate leader as he led this Pittsburgh Steelers to a Super Bowl championship, outstanding running back for the Rams when they're in Los Angeles and, of course, with Pittsburgh, and a Fighting Irish superstar, Jerome Bettis. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Jerome, tragedy hits so many teams throughout the NFL. It seems to happen each and every year to somebody at some time. What do you say to guys when life and death gets into a game?
It's a difficult situation, and as a coach and as one of the key players, you want to remind guys that this is a game that we play, and we can't take this game off the football field. We have to play this game, win and loss, and you deal with it. You can't let that affect your behavior and how you live your life.
What about playing the next day? Would you have voted to play the next day?
It's a terrible situation. But we're football players at our core. That's what we are. And the minute that we start to take games off for other issues, then that becomes a slippery slope, because now what do you take the game off for and what do you not take it off for? There's the questions that come in line there. And it's a difficult situation, and it was a horrific deal, but you still have to play football.
And it happened right in front of the coach. You've got to go lead your team out and about. Let's talk about something else. You went to college in Notre Dame. I don't know if you remember. It's been a while. They are now going to be playing for the national championship against Alabama. How stunned are you? They haven't won a national championship since 1988.
Yeah, that's the difficult part about it. I would have thought that Notre Dame would have been in the conversation a lot earlier than now, but they're in the national championship.
It shows you can go to school, go there for academics because the standards are really high, and you can win a championship.
Absolutely.
That's a great message, isn't it?
It's a great message, and the key is to let everyone know that you can have that success, and you can still have success on the football field as well. So that's an important message to send.
So you're here not only to see me, which I know is an attraction, but you're also here with Dick's Sporting Goods, hence the shirt, which, by the way, I wouldn't mind getting one. Dick's Sporting Goods is here. You're doing something that's really cool for this holiday season.
Yeah, I'm happy to be partnered with Dick's Sporting Goods, and they've got a Gifts That Matters campaign, and it's really close to my heart, because when I was young, coming up and just starting playing football, I got a gift that mattered. I got a pair of football cleats. They were royal blue Nike football cleats, and I wore them for 3 years. That's how much I love.
Well, when you reach, how big were you in fifth? Weren't you full grown in fifth grade?
I was a big boy.
You were a big kid.
Don't get me wrong. Now, they were about a size 10, but they were very special to me in that it was my first really pair of cleats, and they were dedicated to me. It wasn't one of those things that, okay, you wear them, you let your brother use it. No, these were my cleats. I got a chance to use them, and I really believe that it helped me become the player that I was, and it was a gift that mattered.
Now, I predated Dick's Sporting Goods, but you want to know what my gift that really matters? I started playing soccer. You're not athletic enough to play. And I got this ball. Since I'm playing soccer, my dad went out and bought me a ball that was a kickball/soccer ball made out of plastic. It looked like a basketball. It probably cost $1.25 if it wasn't marked down. And I had that ball for 10, 12 years, even as balls got better and he got leather, because you always remember that first big sports gift.
And that was a gift that mattered. And I think it's important right now around the holidays for people to think about some gifts that mattered to them and to some athletes in their lives that they can give a great gift to.
How much would you have loved having me block for you? How many more yards would you have gotten?
I probably wouldn't be here today.
Hashmark gifts that matter. And then go on to Twitter for that, okay? Good job, Jerome. Always great to see you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.